This week's watches number 30. I'm Jasper from Amsterdam Vintage Watches. An edition filled with Rolex watches. If you're not into Rolex watches, it sounds boring maybe, but I'll promise you after this drop you will think differently, because there's still so much variety, and for everybody there's a Rolex waiting. 100% sure that one of these watches will suit you. This watch suits me. It's a Rolex GMT Master, the very first reference 6542, known for its bakelite bezel as well as the radium gilt dial. The second one is still perfectly intact. However, often the bakelite bezels were replaced because they're very fragile. So this one has a service bezel and it's dating back to the late 50s. Not for sale yet. It's good to feature a Datejust again, reference 1603 with the beautiful pipe and dial. Lume plots are perfectly intact. The tritium is coloring nicely into the warm yellow vintage look. Furthermore, the bezel is very sharp and it's strapped to a fluted Jubilee bracelet. It was produced in the last year of the pipe and Datejust, 1978, and the price is €3,850. 16610 is the reference of the next watch. Of course, we're talking about a Rolex Submariner. Dating to 1996, so the watch is still supplied with the tritium plots inside the white gold hour marker surroundings, and furthermore the tritium handset. It's a very nice piece from 1996, as I just told you, and the price is €6,500. Viernes. If you say Friday in Spanish, it sounds even more relaxing. And I love Fridays. We have a day date 1803 strapped on a very cool green bracelet text strap. It's a very nice one, color combining perfectly with the gray pipe and dial. Watch dating back to 1969, and the price of this piece is €8,250. For the same price you can have this 16713, the GMT Master two-tone, and it's a lovely one, very tight bicolor Jubilee bracelet, as well as a very nice color of bezel matching with the dial. It's such a stunner. Same price as I just told you guys. The watch is from the 80s and is ready to be loved for at least another 80 years. Have you ever seen a meters first non-gilt dial that is this nicely aged? I doubt it. This watch is priced at €13,400, which is a bargain if you take a look at its original rifted bracelet still supplied with the watch, as well as a beautiful faded MK2 bezel. Love this watch, dating back to 1967, so it's still the meters first dial. We have a day date, last but not least. Watch dating back to 1986. It's a very nice piece in yellow gold, quick set date function, and it has a black dial. So far, you are probably already in love. However, there's a catch. The dial is a Stella. Undoubtedly, it is a Stella dial. Google black Stella, you will find none of them, and none of them with the Arabic minute track. However, it's 100% a black Stella. We have the other one as well with the same dial layout, but obviously, if you take a closer look, you can see the difference in how it was made. This one is a black lacquered dial. You can see it underneath the microscope very easily, even with the naked eye. You can see the bright reflection of the light. Stella means star in Italian, and the stars shine bright, and this one does as well, and it will do on your wrist at a price of 20k. I'm really curious to know what your style is, which is the kind of watch you would like to wear. We had two subs, one modern one and one vintage one. In between we had a gold and steel GMT Master, so it might be best of both worlds for you. We had two gold watches, one with the gold president bracelet and the other one strapped to a nice leather one, tech strap. And last but not least, a watch that's good on anybody's wrist, and it's impossible to hate, the 1603. Thank you all for watching. Thumbs up please and subscribe, and I'll see you for this week's watches number 31.